Tough shape.
Good evening and welcome to the Valley Board of Selectmen meeting agenda for January 12th, 2015. The time being 7 p.m., we call the meeting to order.
Down a little bit. Thank you.
Jack, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Jack.
You're welcome.
Chairman's comments tonight. I have none. And citizens' query will be from 7:05 to 7:15. Tonight we have a 7:15 appointment. Police Chief Robert Barker to present individuals for appointment to the police department. Our first order of business will be new business to set the date for the annual town meeting and special town meeting. Okay. For planning purposes, we need to set the date for the annual and special town meeting. In keeping with the town's tradition of having town meeting on the first Monday in May, the chairman is calling for a motion to set the date for the 2015 annual town meeting and the 2015 spring special town meeting for Monday, May 4th, 2015 at 7:30 p.m. at the Pine Grove School. The annual town election is on Tuesday, May 12th, which is the following week.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Did the moderator get advice?
We're not telling
I
you.
don't think she's aware.
Any other discussions?
Hey, you gotta deal with it, not me.
Hearing none, motion made and seconded to set the annual town meeting for May 4th. Signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. New business number 2, emergency road opening permit request from National Grid to open 26 Main Street at the corner of Prospect Street for an emergency gas leak repair. We have the application.
Be on order.
It's been signed by both the Highway Department and the Conservation Agent. And because it is an emergency, we should vote on it tonight.
Give you that motion, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor of the emergency gas permit for Prospect Street at Main Street signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Will you sign that?
Yes, we need to sign that tonight, so we're gonna send it out. That's a good idea.
Standing in the parking lot.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Okay, it being 7:05, citizens' query is open till 7:15. Next item agenda is old business. Item number 1 is update on docks gangway project. We have received 2 responses on the docks. Custom Float Services, $24,996.40 with a delivery charge of $600. J&L Welding Machine, Inc., $24,160, delivery no price provided. Harbor Master Buildermentor will contact J&L Welding to go over the specifications. If everything works out, we will issue a purchase order. We priced out the gangways as well, though we won't be able to purchase them until there is an appropriation. We received 2 responses on the gangways. J&L Welding Machine Inc. Are these for the gangways, Deb, or the docks?
Oh, yeah, you just read the docs, so the gangways that were just
Okay.
more for informational because we don't
Okay,
get
we're not,
contract
yeah,
for
we
that.
don't have that right, so well, okay, all right. We do have a proposal for $39.50 with a $175 delivery fee for the gangway from J&L. And custom floats is $4,270 and delivery is $250. We don't have funding in place for the gangways, but these amounts will give us the estimate we need for funding at town meeting.
Mr. Chairman,
Yep.
the harbor master, as you know, is the chairman of the Board of Assessors as well, and they're meeting this evening.
Correct.
So he did come in and meet with me to go over everything, and at this point, he just wants to review the specifications with the low-priced vendor, J&L Welding out of Gloucester. And if everything proceeds, we'll issue the purchase order. If there's a problem, we'll come back and revisit it with the selectmen at an upcoming meeting.
Oh, okay, very good. That sounds like it's gonna work. Okay, old business number 2 is town administrator update. The town administrator update, Debbie will give a brief update on the projects that we've been working on.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I just wanted to touch base with the board on a number of things we've been working on here in the office. The town hall window projects is nearly complete. Because the bid price was under budget, we're going to see if we can add a couple more windows to this project. So we can, have almost the entire building,
Yeah,
complete. Certainly won't be able to touch this office, Selectmen's office, but, so that's coming underway. So we've been working over last week and into today on that. The flooring project, so the solicitation for the flooring project will be released on Wednesday. So that's underway. The RFQ for the public safety feasibility study and preliminary design plan is underway. There was a briefing session last week that the chiefs hosted, and so the proposals are due a week from tomorrow. On the Girl Scouts land, I'm working on the request for proposals and the Title V work that has to be done there. And then just one other note, I want to update the board. I know you've been copied on the information on the state's new purchasing system. It's called Combines. Combines, we'll be meeting with a representative from the Operational Services Division. I'll be going over the authorization paperwork that I need to sign in order to allow the town to actually participate in this new system. It's very different from Compass. So unlike the Compass, you would just browse through the state contracts, contact the vendor. This is what we're calling front-to-end purchasing, so that the purchasing is done through OSD, all online. So we need to have controls in place and authorization set up because purchase orders will be issued online. So the department heads will be meeting with the Combines rep. We'll be getting the authorization set up. After I set up the town account, then the department heads will set it up, and so they will need, basically anyone who has an authority to issue the purchase order will be able to have an account for their department.
okay, so a separate account, Deb, for each department at the state level?
No, there will be one account for the
One
town.
account for the town. Now, that'll go through you and the Board of Selectmen, right?
Well, I will set up the account tomorrow.
Okay,
The department heads then will have to set up department accounts under the town. So we just have to set the system in place. So I just wanted to let the board know that those department heads then will be responsible for making sure that they manage their account appropriately. So who's ever authorized to issue purchase orders is the one making those online purchases.
payments will be coming out of their own budgets, right?
Yeah, as they would any purchase order.
Right, exactly.
That happens anyway. It's just that this is a whole new system, and it's radically different than Compass. So you don't be calling up the vendor and quoting the contract number. You can only purchase online through the system.
But there's no way we could set it up so that the department heads would make the purchase and subject to your approval.
No, because we don't have centralized purchasing anyway. we don't have a centralized purchase office like a large city would have.
Right.
So I would be giving those department heads the same authority that they would have anyway to issue a purchase order paper-wise. If we have a department that does a lot of purchasing through the state, it makes sense that they would be just continuing this, but I'll be writing, each department will have their own individual account under the town's account.
Okay, well, it sounds like it's, I'm sure they must have had some glitches in it, the other way they were doing it.
Well, Compass wasn't very user-friendly, but that was just a browsing, and going forward, I have to set up the account because the state purchasing laws requires us to advertise on combis too. So, no, you can't, it's not just the central register, you have to put it on combis, the notice.
Right.
So I can't put it on combis till I have an account set up, so I have to get this set up.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
That sounds,
okay, that's it.
Sounds
Thank
very
you.
good. Okay, we've got about 3 minutes, so. The next item agenda will be the minutes for November 10th. Everybody had a chance to read them?
Yes.
Would you like a motion, Mr. Chairman?
Unless you want to do a quick breeze through, we've got 3 minutes to kill.
Rather.
No, I'll accept the motion.
No, okay.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, motion made and seconded. There is no questions on the 10th. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Readings for November 10th are accepted. Okay, minute meetings for November 17th. Has everybody had a chance to read them?
Can I think about that for a second?
Sure.
Maybe 3 minutes?
Yep. Actually, probably you're gonna want to look at the December 22nd ones.
Yes, I've been looking at them. I'll give you a motion for 17.
Okay.
Second.
Motion made and seconded to accept the November 17th minutes. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
I'll
Motion
abstain.
carried. And Dave abstained because he wasn't here. Actually, I haven't read the 27th yet. I mean,
There's a lot to read in
the
the,
22nd.
yeah, there is.
Just quick skim through.
I think it's worth waiting until the next meeting.
It was rather lengthy, that,
It's a rather lengthy
Yeah, it
dissertation,
was.
but
Yes.
I think we should wait till next time, because there's a lot in there.
Out there,
I
okay.
move we table the minutes from the 22nd.
I'll second.
Okay, motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. Let me make a note on my page here. Okay, all those in favor of putting the December 22nd meeting minutes on hold? Deb, is that gonna create a problem?
No, Amy was on vacation, and I told her that I would give her a break, so I did the minutes, and
Okay.
I just was trying to get it done before I got tied up on something and didn't have time to get back to it, and I certainly needed to give her a break from
I mean, I think,
listening to the video and trying to,
right,
so, no, you should read through them, and
okay,
it's,
I was just gonna suggest though, if you need them right away,
oh, I don't,
Okay, because-
they're prepared, it's an unapproved draft, and so they're in, they've been transcribed, subject to the board's review.
okay, because I was gonna say, after we get through with our appointment, we could basically go through them and pass them tonight if you needed them tonight.
I don't, I think the board probably should take the time to
Okay.
read through them
Very good.
at your leisure.
Okay. The time being 7:15, we have an appointment with Police Chief Robert Barker.
Perfect timing.
It's like a mystery. And then I think, so I was upstairs, I put all these candles down.
Gentlemen?
Evening.
What's wrong? There was thing. So can you put the candles up?
Let's have everybody's getting sworn in up front.
See, something's going on around here, I don't know.
Tell the two new reserves to come on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Here tonight.
Fellas,
Hey, Joe.
how's it going?
How's retirement?
Retirement?
Is there such a thing, Joe?
Hey, Joe. Kevin's been keeping me
Oh,
busy.
my
Need a
God.
bigger room here.
Hi, John, how you doing?
John, how are you? Come on up, John.
How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Right at the back of your head.
How you doing?
Very good, how are you?
Good to see you again.
Sure,
John.
yes. How you doing? We need to go there, don't stay hiding on camera.
Nice to see Joe dressed for the occasion.
Kevin told me he was dressed down.
I did not.
My tux is at the cleaners.
Okay, the time being 7:15, we have an appointment tonight with Police Chief Robert Barker to present the following individuals for appointment to the Raleigh Police Department. Patrick McGitterick as Reserve Patrolman and Christopher Otani as Reserve Patrolman. Did I get that right?
Yes, I did.
Wow, that's amazing. And somebody by the name of David, something about a sergeant here. I don't know. I think that's a typo myself, but we'll find out about that in a minute.
Yeah, I'm here to talk to you about that.
Okay. Actually, Kevin, you missed out because we had citizens query from 7:05 to 7:15. That's when you needed to talk to us.
Well,
Thank you,
nobody,
Mr. Chairman.
nobody remembers even who he is now.
Okay. I have a couple of letters to read here. It's to the Raleigh Board of Selectmen. Honorable Board members, I hereby recommend that you appoint Patrick McGitterick of North Andover, Mass. To the position of Reserve Patrolman effective January 13th, 2015, and expiring on June 30th, 2015. This appointment includes a probationary period with continued employment to be dependent upon successfully completing a field training program, including qualifying with department firearms. Mr. McKendrick was selected as a result of a formal interview process and has passed a physical and psychological examination. A comprehensive background check was completed by Lieutenant Stephen May and reviewed by me. Mr. McKendrick poses the minimum requirements to hold this position, including Reserve Police Academy and First Aid training, as well as several other public safety-related classes. Mr. McKendrick holds a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from UMass Lowell, during which time he served an internship with the Department of Homeland Security ICE Gang unit. Mr. McKendrick has worked as a police officer in Merrimack College and an insurance claims investigator. Sincerely, Robert R. Barker, Chief of Police. Okay. Second letter is to the Raleigh Board of Selectmen. Honorable board members, I hereby recommend that you appoint Christopher Otani of Groveland, Mass. To the position of Reserve Patrolman effective January 13th, 2015, and expiring on June 30th, 2015. This appointment includes a probationary period with continued employment to be dependent upon successfully completing a field training program, including qualifying with firearms. Mr. Otani was selected as a result of a formal interview process and has passed a physical and psychological examination. A comprehensive background check was completed by Lieutenant Stephen May and reviewed by me. Mr. Otani poses the minimum requirements to hold this position, including Reserve Police Academy and First Aid training, as well as several other public safety-related classes. Mr. Otani is employed as an automobile mechanic and has experience with the Lawrence Police as an auxiliary police officer. He is currently enrolled in Middlesex Community College, working towards an associate's degree in criminal justice. Robert R. Barker, Chief of Police. And,
Just hold the promotion until after.
yeah. Okay, the third letter is Raleigh Board of Selectmen. Honorable board members.
Oh, John, can we hold that one and do it
Hold that
separately?
one.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. That's fine. So, is there any questions? Are we getting any questions for the candidates? Or?
I'd just like to add one thing, just so that people understand, we had a retirement, so we lost a body. We also added a full-time patrolman, so we're down 2 reserves, and these gentlemen will take up the slack. This is like our farm team, if you will. We need to build a trained base so that we can, when we need someone to fill in full-time, we have someone that's already been trained and knows the town and everything. It really helps the progression of a police officer to have started as a reserve. So that's why I'm asking for these guys to be appointed now, is to build up our reserve ranks.
Okay.
The only thing that's disturbing, Mr. Chairman, they look awful young.
I was thinking the same thing.
All us old timers have been around a long time, so maybe if either one of them has something they want to say, or
Thank you for this opportunity.
Yes, thank you very much.
Means a lot.
Okay.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Okay, motion made and seconded. Any other discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for a motion. I'll call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Looks like you're on board, guys.
congratulations.
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 Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. We're all done.
That's it.
Okay, the third letter, and this is to the Honorable Board of Selectmen. The retirement of Detective Lieutenant Joseph Gamache, who happens to be in the audience tonight, left a gap in the command structure of the police department. The board recognized this and allowed me to initiate a selective process for the position of sergeant. I selected Public Safety Consultants, LLC, from Shrewsbury, Mass., after soliciting 4 proposals. An assessment center was conducted for the position of sergeant on November 16th and 17th, 2014. Is that right? The right date?
Yes.
Okay. We're in the 15th, but
Yeah, but this was all.
back in November. Okay, yep, you're right. 4 applicants participated in 5 different exercises designed to evaluate the candidates' abilities to deal with practical situations that may face as sergeant. The assessment center identified Officer David K. McMillan as the number 1 candidate for the position. Officer McMillan has been employed by the Raleigh Police Department since 1993 and has been full-time since 1997. During this time, he has served as evidence officer, firearms instructor, and was assigned to the MLIC RRT. Officer McMillan has received several commendations over the years for his exemplary work as a police officer. In addition to this, Officer McMillan has a distinguished military career of 31 years with the U.S. Army. Officer McMillan currently holds the rank of First Sergeant and is a candidate for the rank of Sergeant Major in the Army Reserves. He also served a 13-month deployment in Iraq in 2005. I believe that Officer McMillan possesses the expertise and leadership ability to be successful as a command officer with the Raleigh Police Department, and I therefore recommend him for the position to the rank of Sergeant, effective January 13th and expiring June 30th, 2017. January 13th, 2015, and expiring on June 30th, 2017. Sincerely, Robert Barker, Chief. Okay. Is there a reason why we should be hiring you?
You won't go away.
Dave, I can't, it's just unbelievable. It really is. I don't know how we got so lucky. I mean that sincerely. I've been joking around here a bit with you, but I just, I think this is great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. And I want to thank Chief Barry for, giving me the opportunity to become a police officer. Chief Barker for allowing me this opportunity to participate in the promotional process. And I just want to get to work.
Okay, any questions?
I have no
Comments?
questions.
Does anybody in the audience have anything to say? Chief, you have anything?
I think I've said it pretty much all in the letter. I'm looking forward to great things from David, and he's, like he said, he needs to get to work.
Well, I do know, the first time I met him, he was directing traffic. He did a pretty good job with that, too.
Not too bad. A couple of years
Yeah.
experience.
And he handled the rowdies at the common for the concerts on the common, so
Yeah.
I appreciate the job he did too.
It was a good time.
Spent many years in the department and seen you around town doing this, that, and the other thing, and doing a fantastic job. Great image for the town and the police department. Credit to
First-
yourself and
For the first 10 or 15 years I was here, nobody knew who I was because I was on the overnight.
around the midnight.
So, you know, it's for the last 6 or 7 years.
Join the club, Dave.
We still don't know who you are.
On top of that, we got your 2 brand-new trainees to work on right away.
Any
so
bad habits I got from my FTO right there.
Nobody even knew who he was, did they, when he was
They weren't
around
allowed,
for a
they
long
weren't
time?
allowed.
No, congratulations on,
Thank you, Dave.
good luck, and we're looking forward to great things from you, and I'm sure the chief is gonna give you a lot of responsibilities,
Excellent.
and
Looking forward to it.
former Chief Barry, retired Chief Barry deserves a lot of credit for having hired you, so we're very, very happy, very proud.
Thank you.
And thank you for your military service.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Snow.
It's a big part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion that we appoint David McMullen as sergeant, new sergeant of the Raleigh Police Department.
I'll second it.
motion made and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Sergeant.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Joe.
Dave?
Thank
You
very
guys
much.
too.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome.
See, lots to look forward to.
Good luck.
That's good.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. Welcome to Raleigh. Good luck.
Good job.
We'll get to work with you. Fantastic, thank you, appreciate it. Chief?
Chief, thank you very much, you're welcome.
Is that the body
Good
that
luck,
we're
take
missing?
care.
See you guys around. Take care. Take care, Dave.
Nice to see you.
Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there.
Great legs.
Matt, how are you?
I did it again. I did it last time. That's all right.
Oh, that's all right. That's very nice, thank you.
Get those stripes on.
Thanks again, gentlemen.
We will.
Tomorrow.
Within an hour, he'll have him sign on.
From where, what terminal?
Thank you very much. I really appreciate the opportunity. I do.
We appreciate
No, I
it.
know, Jack, I appreciate it, that's very nice, thank you.
Enjoying your retirement.
Yeah. No, I
Let you
appreciate
guys
it.
get back to work now.
Okay.
John, good to
Take
see
good
you.
work.
Happy New Year.
Same to you. Have a good one, guys.
You too.
Florida? What is this?
See you, John.
Okay.
That was quick.
That's always
Missed
good
it all, Larry.
Always good to do that. Emotionally.
Them two guys look good.
Yeah.
Stepped up.
Okay, that takes care of the appointment.
Mr. Chairman, would it be out of order to allow Chairman White to give a report on his meeting this evening?
Well, Citizen Square has been closed,
Yeah.
I know. Okay.
but probably shouldn't.
If it's not
No,
on
I
the
w- I
agenda,
wouldn't do-
however,
yeah.
we do have announcements, the Triton budget presentation, there was one this evening,
Okay,
tomorrow evening,
let me,
Wednesday and Thursday,
let
maybe.
me open up the announcements. And as Debbie has pointed out, under announcements for the night, the Triton budget presentations are going to be January 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. And actually, the January 12th, which was tonight, was the Pine Grove School, I believe the Pine Grove School presentation?
Raleigh, Pine Grove, yes.
Okay. So we do have the chairman of the Finance Committee in the audience with us tonight. He just came in, and he attended that meeting. So could you give us kind of a quick highlight, Larry? We can't really discuss it, but if you could just kind of let us...
Yes, I was there for the Dewberry and the Pine Grove presentation. And basically, it's requests for increase in budgets, both personnel and supplies, maintenance. A lot of it is for special needs or say non-typical teachers, educators, things like that. It's more for social workers or special needs type of individuals or so. It was an education.
Unfortunately, we're
Yes, it
probably
is.
gonna have to pay for that education.
Not mine, but hers, yes.
If I could add, Mr. Chairman, that the other meetings, there will be continuing meetings on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They are at 6 p.m.
Yes.
at the Triton Library, Triton High School Library. And I encourage the parents to go to the meetings and find out what the schools are asking for an increase in budget.
Yes, I don't know exactly what they're gonna be covering for the next 3 nights. Since they are covering all the schools.
Yeah, the middle school and the high school will be presenting to it.
Okay.
Okay. That's for all. Go on to the next item is, the town has the following vacancies. Fence viewer, 3 positions. Wood, lumber, and back inspector, and zoning board of appeals associate, 2 open seats. Historical commission, historic district commission, 2 seats. Parks and recreation committee, 2 seats. And open space committee is seeking new members. For more information on these positions, please contact the Selectmen's office at 978-948-2372. Rowley Food Pantry is in need of donations. The food pantry is open Tuesdays from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and Thursdays from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. And also you can drop off items for the food pantry at the public library. During the month of January, the library will be displaying tree creations from Pine Grove School students and paintings from artist Priscilla
Sullen. Patricia.
Yep.
Okay. That looks like it's it. So, being no further items on the agenda except one, I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll give you that motion, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Motion made and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned.